Welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my Switch, and we are here because we are going to be touring a base from, yet again, 1ucifer Morningstar, and I am excited because the last base that he did was absolutely amazing. It looked like it had all these little self-contained areas that were relevant to 1ucifer and also very creepy and mildly uncomfortable. So let's go into my mail because he has sent me information about the base we are going to tour, which is Penthouse. All right, so here, actually we have like information on Hell. I believe his Hell base has also had an update because I have a lot of information in my mail about that. So we're going to see that base at some point as well. But for now, let's read through the information that he's got for us, and then we will head over to the base and have a good look. So this is called Penthouse. Metal framed tarot cards are a reference to the comics. They represent the Basanos. I don't know who they are. I will just pre-warn everybody, I know very little about 1ucifer. I don't know the comics, I don't know the show very well. I've seen maybe a couple of little shorts and things online about the show, but I am not well versed, so that's why I'm very grateful that 1ucifer has given us this information, and I'm sure that a lot of other people are very aware of what he's referencing. So he's also got the unicorn trinket as a reference to the show representing Trixie. A whiteboard. It's a show reference. It is from the episode where 1ucifer plans his revenge on Dan for shooting him. That doesn't sound very nice, Dan. I mean, this is 1ucifer, though. I don't know. Is 1ucifer meant to be the bad guy or the good guy in this show? Or comic? I don't even know that. A shrine to Green Arrow. This is a reference to 1ucifer's cameo in Crisis on Infinite Earth for Arrowverse. Cool. I also haven't seen anything in Arrowverse. I'm behind. I don't have enough hours in the day. It's just shocking. Tray cut, a reference to both the show and the comic books, because in both 1ucifer cuts his wings off. That reminds me of X-Men where Angel did that. That's so sad. I mean, is it sad because it's 1ucifer? I don't know. Are we sad for 1ucifer? It was kind of horrible when Angel did it. Like, that was a really confronting scene. I didn't like it. Okay, then part 2. Queen Bee Honey is referencing season 4, episode 1 of the show. No follow-up information there, so only people who've watched the show will know what he's talking about.
Apparently, a jar of avocado honey is mentioned when Chloe and 1ucifer visit the Paradisos for a family gathering. Avocado honey sounds like something they made up for the show. Either that or I'm very naive about the current things we can do with avocado.
The romantic dining table is referencing the show. It represents the will they, won't they relationship of 1ucifer and Chloe. So this is something I am mildly aware of because, as I said, I've seen maybe a couple of shorts and things online. That's something I've seen, is their relationship. What does that say about me, that that's what's getting pushed to me, is relationship? Let's not read anything into that, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure that's coming up in our feed because it's DC related.
Miniature models are referencing the season 5 scene of 1ucifer taking up ship in a bottle. Taking up ship in a bottle? Does he go inside?
It appears he is at one point distracting himself by building a ship in a bottle.
I'm curious now. Don't make me want to watch it! I don't have enough time to watch all the things I want to watch already! Last one, there is another shrine of sorts near the Green Arrow shrine. Though this shrine does not reference anything from the show or the comics, it's a shrine to my late dog, KC. She died 3 years ago. I have a shrine to her in the penthouse as well as in LUX. As for why Wonder Dog is in my penthouse, he represents my other dog, Whiskey. So, firstly, I'm very sorry to hear about your dog. I know that it was 3 years ago, but I too have had a dog pass, and I know that's really a horrible thing. I am glad, however, that you have your dog Whiskey, so that's lovely. And thank you for giving us all the information about the base. Let's head over and have a look now, shall we? Yeah, of course we shall. Okay, so before we go through to 1ucifer Morningstar's base, I'm just going to explain how it works if you want a base tour, because a lot of people have been asking me. So if you are interested in having your base toured, please get into contact with me either in the comments section. If you get in the comments section and I respond, you are put on the list.
I will just also specify, because I think this has happened like maybe twice. If you get in my comments section and say that you would like a base tour and I say, yes, no problem, or something of the like, and then you don't tell me your character name or which server you are on, Unfortunately, you have not been added to the list because I don't know who you are. I know your name on YouTube, but I don't know your character name and I don't know where I need to go. So please keep in mind, you either need to respond to me with that information in the comments section, or when and if you do give me permissions to enter your base, you need to also send me mail in-game so that I know that I can tour it, because I'm not going to tour a base that I'm not requested to do so, even if I can see I have permissions for it, just in case I'm revealing information about someone's base that they don't want released yet. So you need to request me if you want a base tour.
If you get in the comments section and I don't see it, because sometimes YouTube doesn't give me the notifications, please contact me in game. I have my main characters listed in the description for my channel for every console. Please contact my hero. My hero on each server is the one I play almost daily on every server. I at least log in and grab the daily reward on my hero. The villains I play more like once a week, so I'm more likely to see your mail in-game if you send it to my main hero, which is always the first one listed per console. So if you contact me in-game with that information, I put you on the list as well, and then I go through in this order. Order of contact is first. If you have multiple bases, sometimes I will do 1 or 2 of yours and keep going through so people aren't missing out while they wait on the same person getting a base tour. Also, if it's a base tour for the same character, sometimes I will split them up a little bit so we're not looking at something very similar over and over. That being said, I also have to go by console. So if a whole bunch of people on Xbox contact me right now, while I'm on Switch tours, I'm not going to do the Xbox ones till after Switch tours are done. So I will go through my list of Switch tours, I will stop, and then I will start on Xbox. Now, I won't necessarily do every single base tour that I have available on the Switch because some people have multiple. I want to try to be as fair as possible. Some people on Xbox may have contacted me before the Switch or even PlayStation, and so I want to go through the Switch with everything that I can that's fair and then swap over to the next console. The reason I do it this way is because the setup that I have for recording means that if I try to swap consoles partway through recording, and I do tend to batch record these, I record a few in a row, the computer kind of has a hissy fit, my capture card has a hissy fit, and I have to shut everything down, restart it all again just to be able to swap. So I go in order of request, but also in order of request by console. So I'm currently on Switch, so everyone on the Switch is going to get at least one base tour for their character if they're on my list, and then I will move on to Xbox. If you want a base tour on Xbox, please contact me in the comments section, make sure I respond, or contact me through the game, do mail to my main character listed in my description.
I should probably also say I can be contacted in a range of different ways. Like, I'm on Instagram, I am on Twitter/X, I am on TikTok, I am on Discord. I am basically that girl from AU everywhere, with the exception of X, where I am that girl from AU _ because someone stole my name. Rude, not really. They had it before me. That's just unacceptable. No one else can have my name, you know? I also have an email address, so yeah.
So I love to tour bases, but please keep in mind, I can't specify exactly when I'll be able to tour your base. Okay? So I'm trying my best.
I know I say this quite a bit, but if you play on PC or PlayStation, whether you're on the US or the EU server, a Chica should really be the first port of call if you are interested in base tours, because she does only base tours at the moment. She is very thorough, she is really funny, and she has competitions where you can win prizes. So, I mean, if you want me to tour your base, I definitely will. Like, I love touring bases, but if you are on PlayStation or PC, see if a Chica will do it, because a Chica is amazing, and I mean, you could win something. That being said, I will tour anywhere. I don't mind. I'm on every server. I love it, but I don't know that anyone else is doing Switch or Xbox, and if you are on Switch or Xbox, I will certainly tour your base.
That being said, please feel free to contact me. I know I'm repeating myself, but just in case anyone didn't catch it, comments section of the videos, as long as I reply to you, I put you on the list. If I don't, or you can't get into contact with me that way, go in game, mail to my main character. My main character's names are in the description of my channel. Make sure you get the correct character for the right console and server, and go for the hero rather than the villain, preferably, because I will see it sooner. And then you are also put on the list. But I can't give you a time frame on my list, particularly because I don't only do base tours on this channel. I do base tours, but I also do any game content that comes out that I feel warrants me addressing. I try not to do everything because I know that people who follow me tend to also follow Obsidian Chill, Multiverse, and they do cover a lot of stuff. They know things more in depth than I do, so I don't cover everything because I know you guys are getting the information. I go to Multiverse and Obsidian Chill for my information. So But hopefully I'm covering enough information that's helpful for everybody.
Also, if you have specific things you'd like to see from me, let me know.
Also, if you want any information about your base expressed through me, then put it in mail and I will make sure that the audience knows everything they need to. So, all that being said, thank you, 1ucifer Morningstar, for giving me access to so many bases, and let's go and have a look. I'm very excited because he did such a good job last time, and also I'm kind of hopeful that I'm not going to be shocked by the surprise of 1ucifer actually being there. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's head into... So, Hell is the base that we went to first, which I really like. Let's go! Particularly on the Switch, I have a lot of access to like a big, huge list of bases. So just in case anyone has given me access so that I can tour, if you haven't got into contact with me and got a response from me, can you please contact me again to let me know if you want me to tour your base? And if you haven't got into contact with me at all, please let me know, because I'm not going to tour a base unless I'm specifically requested. I don't want to expose people's bases when they're not complete or anything like that. So I want to make sure I'm only touring what I'm asked to tour. So if that is you, please let me know. Particularly, I'm on the Switch at the moment. Oh, I'm getting booted. Yeah. Thanks a lot, game. On Switch, that is kind of par for the course, though I will say I have noticed a lag decrease recently on Switch. Is anyone else experiencing a decrease in lag? I'm also having a little bit more success getting into load-ins at the moment as well. I will say, though, I've started getting booted towards the end of the load-ins on Switch and on PlayStation, not on Xbox. PlayStation on the US or EU server. Has anyone else like got right to the end of a raid? I know it's not just me, because Johnny Blaze said the same thing. He gets right to the end of the raid and then gets booted from it. That's exactly what happened to me. On the bright side, the last... Was it Omni Raid? Yeah, the last Omni Raid I did, I got right to the end and got booted, loaded back in, waited a while, still queued up for a new one, and got back into my own one. So that worked out. They were struggling. They needed a tank. I was the tank. So once I was back, we got through it. Very nice. So this means likely I will load straight into the penthouse base. I'm really excited because the creativity that he has is absolutely beautiful. I've seen the Hell one. The layout was really good. The little rooms were really interesting, and the fact that he used a sunstone base to make that base was so cool. I loved it. So I'm looking forward to this one too. I'm gonna try and look at you guys so I can spin my camera around and not see what I'm not supposed to see. You know, I like to turn and see it all. I apparently like drama. I don't know. Visual drama, not the other kind. You know, a dramatic entrance to a base in a game where I'm by myself. Not drama. I don't like drama.
I don't think anything that you're talking about has to do with any kind of drama. If you're going for a dramatic entrance, that's usually something that is performed by the entrant and not by how you view the area you've entered into. So I think you're more talking about you want to have a nice, surprising, cinematic look at the entryway. Drama is not a thing. There's no drama here.
Okay. The load screen is over. We're gonna do this. Oh, I see the gold and the white. Okay, I feel, no, there. Everything else is kind of dark. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's clever. Elevator. Right? So that it looks like we came up to the penthouse and got out of an elevator. I love that. Very smart. Thank you. Okay. Let's do the reveal. Okay. Looking around the room. Oh, that looks really good there. I love that lamp. I always use that in like mystical or like places where I'm trying to make a magic thing go on. I've never like really utilized it in any other way, and it looks perfect there with like formal things. Oh, I love that. That's a lovely layout along that wall. It looks subtle but fancy, you know what I mean? Which I think in fancy penthouse, that makes sense. The clock sound, not annoying at all.
I'd rather listen to that than the sound of you prattling on. Did you know we're nearly 15 minutes in on this video and you haven't even toured the base yet?
Well, if you don't like the sound of my voice, I was gonna say don't watch my video, but you literally edit the video, so you're kind of stuck here. No, never mind. It's just, yeah. You're just stuck with it, okay? We're a team, and you're stuck with dealing with my voice, and I'm stuck with you insulting me, and that's how life is. All right, what's this little space here? I'm trying not to look everywhere. I want to look in little places like as we go. Oh, so we've got the little models here. He mentioned that in the mail. Oh, I love the way you've got like the cityscape and then this one, the little haunted house here. That looks cool. There's the whiteboard that you referenced as well. Oh my goodness, golden money. And pizza. What is he doing in this room? He's eating pizza while planning the demise of Dan for shooting him. And something to do with this that I don't know. I don't know! But I like your references in here, and I'm glad I remembered what they said for the most part. This is cool. It's a lovely little space. I'm curious about the money and the gold. Is Lucifer particularly wealthy? How's his and Chloe's relationship going? No, just kidding. All right, let's head out of there. I like the minibar there too. I also really do like the way you've got, because I'm not a huge fan. Like, I know it looks more correct when people put doors in doorways and we're breaking through the doors. But for the way that the game plays and how it slows us down on our way through, I dislike the doors blocking ways. So putting this on a nice angle rather than a door that I have to break through is very nice for touring. So thank you. It's probably not why you did it, but I like it anyway. All right, let's head here. I'm going to pull the camera back a little bit. There's the romantic table. Will they, won't they relationship between Lucifer and Chloe represented right there. Can I take the flower? I can't. I want the flower. I'm not a huge fan of roses. I'm not a huge flower person. I do have a favorite flower, which is a purple, like the dark purple tiger lily. The ones that are like really wide open, because I think they're so pretty. But at the same time, if I never got flowers, that's fine. I don't even own a vase. So, but I like your references in here. I'm liking that I can see them all straight away like this too. It's very nice. Oh, I absolutely love this bookcase. These bookcases, because you've got two, but it's the same one. That I often have them in my Atlantean bases, and I don't know why I've never really thought to put them somewhere formal. Only just recently have I thought of that, and you've been doing it for a while, I see. And I love it. It looks great. They look so good in here, appropriate. Also, they match. They match your amenity, which is interesting. And then I love your storage boxes. This looks like a file room, kind of. In the comics or in the show, does he ever need to like reference law books or find history books and things like that? Because that's what it feels like in here, especially with this little table. Very appropriate. Oh, a good choice of lamp too, the Harley lamp with the red. Trixie! There's your Trixie reference right there. Ah! I'm so glad you told me these things. Thank you. I love this little area. You know, I even love the I like this area for me. If I visit, can I hang out in there? It's nice in there. I like it. I like books. All right. Ooh. That's clever. Am I supposed to go through? That is the question. So we've got the door is placed on there backwards so we can actually see through. And I see, is that a coffin? It is, or a tomb. There's a chair. Okay, I think we're meant to go in. I see chairs. Surely you wouldn't put chairs in a room you're not meant to go in. Okay, so you'll love the curtain. Ah, I'm getting too excited. The curtain over it looks brilliant as well. I've got to say that doorway doesn't really give a opulence kind of sense, but as soon as you put this curtain over it, it does. It feels kind of grand. So I love that. Let's shoot through. Okay, what have we got? Oh, so there's an amenity here. Oh, it's the portal. Okay. We've got the portal with a coffin and chairs. Is the coffin meant to not be a coffin and it's like a table or an altar or something? I'm so curious. What is this meant to be? Guys, do you know what this is meant to be? Is this where he enters hell? Does he go back and forward from hell? Because that kind of looks like hell through there, right? I love it. It looks so good. Ugh, you've really utilized that space well too. And does that mean they sit in the chairs and watch what's going on in hell? Or is it like a portal to other places in the world and they can watch what people are doing in their lives? I'm so curious now. Please let me know in the comments, Lucifer, please. Or in mail. Comments is better because then everyone can find out, you know? All right. Then we've got, a little lounge here. I love this little section. The way you section things off into clear little spaces that are well utilized, but also very clearly a room, even though you haven't put walls. I love that. Oh, the piano. Oh, and grog. Anybody who's thirsty? We can come, grab a nice glass, have a seat over here, and listen to the piano. I love it. I'll watch TV. You have a TV! Can we play video games? I don't think Lucifer plays video games, does he? Never mind. Never mind. No, just, I mean, 1ucifer Morningstar, the DC player who made this base, plays video games, clearly. But actual Lucifer that he's basing it off of, I don't know. I don't know. It's not really relevant anyway. I just like playing video games, so I want to. And then if I play video games inside of a video game, it's video gameception. I also play the piano. So I could, and this one's a player one, right? Oh, there's a bar! Oh, look at the bar. Hang on, let's, I think it breaks, right? It's been a little while since I did this. Yeah. I didn't break it. It was rigged. I was framed. You didn't see anything. Never mind. I love your bar. I have a habit every time I put a bar in. Oh, I love you put the bottle there too. That's great. This is great. Every time I use the bar, I always do a corner one. I never thought to do a straight bar. And that looks great. I love it. Actually, again, it's grand. You've made things look really grand. This is very nice. I like it a lot. All right, so then it looks like we're going to go in that room there, but I just wanted to, like, I see this back of the wall here. I'm thinking that might be an anniversary wall. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's more stone at the top. Whatever that is, I feel like it's going to get creepy on the other side. Maybe I'm mistaken. But let's go in and have a look. Oh, a beautiful bedroom. Oh, 2 entrances to the bedroom. Very nice. What is that? Oh, it's not at all what I thought. It's the stone tablets. Oh my goodness, I never would have guessed. That is a really clever way of blocking that room off. Nice! I really thought there was like a creepy wall. I thought Perpetua would be like reaching out at me or something on this side, but no, it's lovely. I love this. I like the artifact stuff that you've got there. Is this Lucifer's bedroom? Oh, it's got the player harp. We can play the harp. We can dance! Yay! It's not really appropriate dancing for the music, but I don't have many options, you know? And this is the most accurate to me. You also have, do you have the summer? You have so many sounds in here, look! It's Sound Central. Okay, so then we've got this also. Now I have appropriate dancing. That's better. No, actually, now she's too slow. She was too fast for the last song, and now she's too slow for this song. No, I don't know. But I like your use of the lamps. Whiskey! Hi, Whiskey! Hello! Okay, bye. I don't think she's happy to see me. I don't think Whiskey is happy to see me. But I very much like the way you've used the Dynasty bedside tables with the king bed. I think that's a really great combination. The carpet also. It's interesting because in here, this space, the colors are quite light. Like the floor is light, the wood grain is light. You've clearly chosen dark colors for your color swatching in here. But also, you've made it feel dark, even though it's quite bright. So you've used the penthouse, clearly. But this blue bright floor doesn't make it feel bright because of this dark carpet, dark wardrobe. I don't know. I just like it. I think you've done a great job. And the king bed is absolutely my favorite bed in game because it's the best one for jumping on. You know, important priorities here. All right, then I'm guessing a bathroom. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's kind of rustic, isn't it? I was expecting like all the luxury stuff to be in here because penthouse luxury and opulence. But honestly, I love this. It's like a little rustic one. It's so nice. It almost feels outdoorsy. Yay, shower. I need a shower, you know, because I was going to say she's dirty, but that sounds bad. She needs a shower because she's too hot. Okay, she needs to cool down. That sounds bad too. She doesn't need a shower! Turn off the shower. There! She doesn't need a shower. Never mind. I didn't say anything. But I like this in here. It's really nice. I love your use of the towels along there as well. It looks like an actual towel rack inside. And I've got to say, I like this. Oh, is it a footlocker down the bottom with the lamp? It feels outdoorsy to me. Is it meant to feel outdoorsy? I also love your choice of wardrobe, along with the open one at the end there for the shoes. And your use of the walls there is great. I also really appreciate I don't have to break anything to get in there. That's very nice too. And I love this used here. You've just made, you utilize your space so well. Because this feels big, but also you haven't used a lot of space and it also feels a little dark. I love the curtains too. They're overlapping. It's beautiful. This is so good. All right, let's keep moving. I'm going to come around this side so we enter the way it's meant to be entered. I presume the way. Oh, it's my favorite table with the flowers because the flowers are purple. You know, I love those. And I love this fireplace. Oh, and I love that bedside. What? Did you just go inside my brain and go, what furniture does Laura like? Because that's perfect. Your couch is slightly off. I like this one over here. This is the couch. Actually, no, it's not. I like the big brown luxury one. I don't know what it's called, but that would be my chair preference. So then this room could be for me. But obviously you weren't designing for me. It just happens to be that you got really, really close to what I like. So I love this room. It's so nice. You do such a good job. I must say, this does look really nice. It looks very grand. Very grand. I'm impressed. All right, let's keep going. Oh, and there's that above there. That looks good there too. All right, I love also how you've used these as like curtains for the entryway here. That's cool. Very good choice. Am I in a museum? It feels museum-y in here to me. Like things that he's maybe collected. Relics that he has. I feel like I keep leaning off camera here. I'm going to just move you guys over slightly like this. There we go. Is this meant to be like a museum of things that he's collected? Places he's been? I'm curious what this is. Is it meant to feel like a museum? Because honestly, especially with what's going on through here, this feels like a museum kind of to me, or accumulated stored relics. Oh wow, look at that. It looks like he's got so many that he has to fit them all as close as possible. I love this. I love your use of that tapestry behind there too. It looks so good. This is beautiful. Oh, and that's so, the diabolic tools above that table. Oh my goodness, I'm stealing that idea. Is that not brilliant? That looks so intentional. I'm doing that. Diabolic tools with the vampire table. That is brilliant. I love that so much. Well done. Oh, and here's the stack of hello, Tickle.
That's Isis?
How's it going? Are you good? She looks content. You've got a lot of books, like as though they've been pulling books out or they're storing books into the bookcases all around. I also love the way you've separated your carpets along here. That's quite nice. Again, it feels grand. I'm not good at making grand things, am I? I'm a very simple person. No, it's not. I'm just easy to please. You know? It's good. Oh wow, this looks great. That window usage there and the lights above with the organ. Oh, I like this. You know what I like as well? When I look this way, I see the green in the foreground with the skulls and the green in the background with the occult armoire. Then I see the purple on the ceiling and the purple reflected again in that back piece there. And then on the left, I see the red lanterns peeking out and the red window. It's like all the colors kind of flow through in some way. Oh, this is the first shrine, right? With books again, comic books on the floor. Oh, I like that. The way you've clipped the skull piece through that floor. Is it sand? I can't remember what that's called. But that looks really good together. And I love the way you've utilized those vases or vases on either side of him. And the background, that's that window. Oh, it's so good. That's beautiful. I love that. I even like how you've got that sign saying, remember the Big Bang. I love that right there too. Okay. Then over here, this area. Oh, that's where Puppy goes. Oh my goodness, there's gold. I want to take all the things. I love the way you've got the fox there. And the disgruntled cat. You've put an urn. You've got a lot of crystals clipping in there too. You've got the wreath on the wall. The lamp as well. And that piece at the back of the gong, I believe. And then the lanterns. I love this. This looks... for want of a better way to say it, don't take offense, messy, like they've just piled as much as they can in there and not really put it, because I have this problem when I build, is I make things too symmetrical, too neat and tidy, and it looks less lived in and less real. You have made it look very real. Hello, puppy, do you want some food? I can feed you. Yeah. I don't know if it meant to, but it kind of looks like the hourglass is like a dispenser for the food when I do that. It's probably not on purpose, but that worked out very well. I love this. Oh, she's so cute. Hello. Little whiskey. All right. I'm calm. Oh, and the banner there. You have made this space. If I didn't know better, I wouldn't have noticed that you're like very much hiding the underneath of the stairs with this. It just seems like a very intentional little room. I love it. Beautiful. It's beautiful. And I always love this window. I'm curious what this room is meant to be here, because you've got like the organ and the window, which are very on the creepy side. Armoire is also on the creepy side, but it also looks like you've intentionally clipped it inside your amenity there, so it looks like storage. And these on the other side as well that are overgrown. So I'm a little curious. Also, oh, look what he did. Look what he did. That's smart. He has placed the wall pieces of Mera and Aquaman and then Batman on the wall through a picture. So it looks like they're part of it. That's so smart. I love that. Also, Batman's looking really short next to them, isn't he? It's because they're floating. It's fine. But also it looks like it's placed specifically to look like it's on top of this amenity as well. So I love that. That's so smart. Shall we play the organ? There's so many things to activate in this space. Seems appropriate, that music. Alright, let's head back around here. Oh, is this the miniature there's two. So you said about the miniature referencing the bottle? Is it this one or the other one? Or are both referencing that? Because that's smart. What's that? Oh, is that the bull? It's the bull. That looks different to me. Did you clip something inside of it, or am I just dreaming? I think I'm just dreaming. I think that's one piece. And I'm just remembering incorrectly what it looks like. I'm probably mixing it up with the gold bronzy looking one, you know? All right, let's head this way. I love this fireplace. Oh, those cats. Hey, is that not a little creepy? We've got two giant cats and then little cat. All the bat cats. What's on the wall? Oh, ram skull. Yep. Appropriate, but I love that fireplace. Oh, I would never have thought that was going to be here. That looks cool. Hey, that just little area looks cool. That's where we sit down, eat some pizza, read some comics, drink some, I was going to say soft drink, soda. I'm curious what that is meant, if this is meant to represent anything, or if it just looked awesome there, because honestly, it just looks awesome there. I love it. And the palm trees. You utilize your little spaces so good, and they all feel grand. Does it not feel grand? I don't know. You do a good job. I love this. Okay, let's keep moving. Ooh. We could go swimming! Woo! Well, I can't swim, but I can dance in the water. Is that close enough? There's nothing. I could splash, right? Wait, I can splash, can't I? There we go. Oh, it's not quite. Just pretend it's splashing in the water. It's as close as I could get. Just, never mind. And we've got more comics. It's as though they're either pulling out things that they want to read, or they've got things they need to put back into the bookcase. And I really like the way you've done that in front of a lot of your bookcases. It feels used. It feels used. That came out weird. Okay, let's keep moving here. Oh, am I meant to go through here? That looks ominous. Is that the teleporter? It is! That is brilliant! I am confused on something here. So I can see you've got the tendrils. I can also see you've got this archway here, but the doors, I didn't know there was an open set of those doors. I thought they were all closed. Am I missing something? Like, the pattern is correct. Is that the doors? I don't know what to think about that. All right, I'm going to shoot it, because if it's the teleporter, surely we can have a look through, right? Oh! Etrigan! Okay, also appropriate. Can I shoot that too and look through? I'm just curious what's behind. Oh, the back. See, that's the doors I thought I was seeing at the front. If anybody knows what those pieces are that are acting as each side of the door, can you guys let me know? And then that would go to the teleporter. Okay, so that one we're not meant to break through. That is just absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. But I do want to know what these two door pieces are. Are they two separate pieces? I don't think so. Can someone let me know? Are they two separate pieces for that door? Are they one piece that's an open version of that door we saw behind Etrigan? I don't know. But I love it. That's absolutely beautiful teleporter. Very nice. Even if it wasn't for Lucifer, I just love it anyway. It's brilliant. All right, so then we've... Oh, that's an electric chair. Oh, wow, that's fancy. That looks very fancy. Just very fancy right there. And the trunk is fancy too. The electric chair, what's going on? Hang on. Got an electric chair beside a whole bunch of plants that are all hooked up together. I mean, they could be representative of something other than plants. I don't know. But now I'm curious. What goes on there? I don't feel like that's a safe place for me to stand. We'll go this way. Also, it's interesting that it's beside a giant love heart-shaped bath. Right? What goes on? They sit and relax in the bath and watch somebody get electrocuted? That doesn't seem nice. That seems inappropriate. Just... Oh, and I like that. Again! You've made it both dark and grand. How do you do that? I love your brain. Every time I do a base tour, every time I find something I absolutely love that people do. You do such a good job. I found multiple things I absolutely love. But honestly, the diabolical tools behind that Van Helsing or vampire, I can't remember, the table, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And so simple. I can't believe I didn't think of that, you know? Amazing. I'm nabbing that. But this feels confusing slightly. I feel like, you know, it's meant to be romantic and you get in the bath and you have a nice time, but at the same time it's nice and dark on this side and there's someone being electrocuted over this side. Can you let me know what the chair represents? I feel like I'm getting it mistaken. I also love that. That's actually, I think that's my favorite armoire in game. I love the way that looks. Also the crystals. Oh, and the tool. I feel like this... Wait. Okay. Let's imagine this wasn't used because it's a love heart. This was used because of the red. Red bath because it's been stained with blood. Perhaps this is some kind of... Because, like, there's a tool over here where he... supposed to have cut off his wings, right? That's that table. So if he cut off his wings, maybe this is red because he was bleeding. I'm so curious. Oh, and now I'm a little sad. It's not even real. Never mind. I'm not sad. I don't get emotionally affected by fake things, okay?
Well, it kind of seems like you do, which begs the question. Is everything that you're emotionally affected by fake?
Well, at least we can prove you're real. All right. I also really like the way the crystals are clipped here. All right, let's head up the stairs. I see we've got a lot of pictures on the wall. We've got posters. Oh, look! Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love when people use the starfield window. It's my favorite thing for the ceiling. It's one of my favorite base pieces, full stop. And that chandelier is clipped with another chandelier. It looks so fancy. This is, I feel like I don't belong in this base. Okay? Because I'm not really a fancy person. So, but, oh, what is that? Oh, that's, smoke. The smoke thing for bees. Okay. A smoker. Is it called a smoker? I don't know. Oh, does that look awesome on there? It looks like you come up the stairs and you're going to go through there. But before you do, you better use the smoker on the Venus flytrap before you get eaten. He's moving. Don't eat me. I'm a nice person, okay? But that looks great. Look at the impression you get when you look up the stairs. It's like a little bit. It's like just a little bit, you know, scary. Let's head all the way through. I love the way you've utilized the crystals here to block this area. That's really smart. That looks really good. Okay, let's keep going. We've got a banner on the wall. Oh, again with the slanted walls for rooms. I very much greatly appreciate that. Thank you. That is a very smart move. Okay, we've got bookcases, books on the floor, a stack. That is a huge stack of books. We've got tables. It looks like a lot of work is getting done in here. Okay, and more files. Lots of files. What are the files for? Are they like looking up other creatures? Like, what are they doing on Earth? I'm curious. I say they. What's he doing on Earth? I mean they because I've seen the cuts with Chloe. So I think of him as having two characters mainly, but I could be mistaken on that. I have no idea. But I'm curious he's got so many bookcases, so many files. What is he doing? I know nothing about Lucifer. It's, you know? All right. But that looks really good. I also love the use of the Atlantean table. Honestly, it's one of my favorite tables. I love the Atlantean stuff, full stop. Because it looks fancy. Also, that Dynasty table is one of my favorite as well. Okay. Oh, I've never seen anybody do this. So many large runes clipped over the top of each other, so you've got runes all the way around the outside. That's cool. That looks so cool. I love, and also the fact that you've layered it so much has kind of given it a darkness about it rather than the white that it normally looks like, kind of like snow. This is cool. Wait, why did I stand? I shouldn't have stood in the circle. Look, there's, oh, rituals going in here, right? Right? That was a bad choice. I didn't stand there. Nothing happened. Never mind. I shouldn't have, but it looked cool, and now I'm nervous about what it's for. I love the way you've kind of sectioned it off, like, around here, and then you've got, like, a walkway around the outside also. Oh, this is so good. Oh, that's so creepy on the wall. Look at that. Skull, hideous face, demon face. Oh, I don't like it. Don't stand in the circle. Don't stand in the circle. I feel like that's a bad choice. These all look like items. We're going to activate this. Items that are used for rituals. I don't like it. I love this table. That's another one of my favorite tables. Oh, we can summon. Oh, we can summon a water creature. There he is. Hello. Maybe, yeah, you stand in the circle. Okay? Leave me out of it. I don't want any part of the circle. No. Okay. I love your moon mirror on the wall and the crystals. Oh, that feels like a portal. Is it meant to look like a portal? Sorry, it's hard to get really close because it's a small walkway, but that feels like it's meant to be a portal to me. And look like an experiment and a book. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, we can pick up these. Woo! We can toss them around. I think that red is appropriate as well. I'm so curious what that's for. There's like relics and shrine. I don't like this area. I feel like bad things happen here. There's a green one here too. And the anvil and the window. Wow. So far, this space is like my favorite that you've done. Oh, there's a chandelier. Oh, you did it again. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful, but also over the top of this. I feel like it's supposed to do something and I don't like it. Look at it. Right? It's over the top of the circle thing with the runes. And look, and then there's books and stuff to read from, and then like equipment that looks like something bad will happen. Something bad happens in here. I'm so sure of it. And I think it happens to this guy. I'm sorry, little water elemental man. I'm not going to do the bad thing, but I feel like it's probably going to happen to you sooner or later. All right, well, let's go in the next room. I mean, it's so pretty. Oh, and that in the corner as well. I love that. Oh my goodness, you do so well. I just also hate it because it feels like something bad happens. Love and hate it at the same time, you know? What is this? Oh. I thought it was going to be like a lot of wealth, but I feel like there's more to it. Is this the dragon's wealth? There's eggs here. The honey! There's the reference that he didn't elaborate on.
That would be the avocado honey.
I don't know what it's referencing exactly, but the honey is there. Then we've got, I love these pieces too. That's well utilized in the corner there. I'm curious, what is this room meant to be? It's a stockpile of relics again? Also wealth, though. That's a crab there. Oh, is it crab? It's a crab with eggs. Is the crab holding its eggs? I love that! That's so smart. And then you've got the gem there. Or maybe it's meant to disguise the crab so we don't know it's a crab. I only know it's a crab because I've used these furniture pieces before. I like this. Is that your bank as well? That's the bank, right? Yeah, that's smart. Bank with the gold. Okay. Let's head down the other side. Oh! Guys, look! There's streamers falling. It must be hidden behind the starfield window. I don't like that. Okay, this is what it feels like to me, right? It feels like they do a bunch of research over here, and then they utilize this area to do something really not nice to someone or something in order to activate portals. I don't think that's exactly what the narrative is at all, but that's what it looks like, doesn't it? There's a portal over there that's activated, another one behind there that's activated from spring, one over here that's inactive, then they've got this section with the little water elemental that keeps coming out, you've got bubbles that can be activated as though some kind of magic is going on, plus streamers. What are the streamers? We need to leave. We need to leave. I feel like it's bad in here. Oh, that looks cool. Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look like it's meant to be a portal to somewhere. And the eye, oh, it's so good. Oh, and the walls. I love the way you utilize the walls with all your bits and pieces as well and line them up. They feel so full. The cards, guys, look. That's what he was talking about, I think, the cards, look. Well, they look good like that. That's a really good layout. Very nice. Oh, that's creepy right there. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Teakle. Wait, did I call Isis Teakle?
Yes, you did.
Did I mix up their names again? I do that so often, which is terrible. That's Teakle. Isis is the black one. I know their names. Okay. That looks cool. There's another portal or window, and then we've got the shield above the doorway that you've created with those open doors from the House of Legends pack. Beautiful. Very nice. Hi, Isis! Where's Whiskey gone? Alright, let's head down. Oh. Your walls are just covered in pictures and artwork and comics. Wow. I love that. They're so full. I also love these two right here because they almost look like windows. Like we're looking out at the cityscape, right? I love this. Okay, let's head down. The crab in the corner. Oh, this seems so... Doesn't it feel grand? He's great at making things feel grand and large. I love it. I love these together as well. And one of my favorite tables. With the screen. Oh, what do they do here? And then there's the chest here. Oh, and storage. Wait, look around us. Oh! This gets big. Why is there another electric chair? I don't like that. But the crab pearls look so good. I really love that. It's a bunch of storage. So we've got clothing here, but they might be representative of something else. I love the closed one there in the corner too. And then we've got storage here as well. Oh, and an attack thing. What's that called? I've forgotten. Attack dummy? It's not a dummy. That thing, Amaduvali, that's there. So we could get a little bit of a workout. Oh, and the carpet. I love the way you've placed storage around the pillar, right? Facing out, and then everything around that section is also storage. So it feels like a very intentional walk-in robe. I'm curious about this. What do we do here? Are we supposed to jump through? Oh, whoops, I flew. Can I just jump? I can just jump, right? Oh. But apparently I want to stand not on it, but next to it in the air, because that's logical. All right. I feel like this is a large walk-in robe. I might be mistaken, but amazing storage, and the layout is really nice. Oh, is that a surfboard? Why is there a surfboard? Is the surfboard specifically there so the symbol can be seen? Because that's smart too. All right. Oh, wait, did I miss the ceiling? I did. Look. A symbol above the doorway here. Oh, you're so good at that. It looks really good. Is it upside down? I feel like you put it upside down. Oh, we've got armories! We're going to get to see... Look at his wings! See, can you imagine just casually walking around a base and then having some dude that looks like this suddenly appear? Because that's what happened to me. Future Laura, if you have the footage.
Of course I do.
Okay, so let's not traverse the staircase.
Classic freeze response.
God! You frightened me! Hello! No, bow. I'm so sorry, you scared me so bad then. Okay. I thought for a second there was some kind of a base person in there that was moving about, and then I saw it was you. That freaked me out a little bit. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So that's how I reacted to someone being in their own base. I must admit, when I come into the bases, I don't keep in mind that someone could be here. I don't even think about it. So, especially at the moment, I have my UI turned off every time I do a base tour now, so that I don't have anything around on the screen and we can see everything possible. But UI turned off means that no minimap can't see if there's anyone else here. So someone could leap out! And I did almost jump out of my skin. Apparently I got really red in the face. I don't know. I was surprised. I am curious. I mean, we haven't looked all the way through yet, but I'm curious if, because there's a pair of wings in here that you can make look torn up, ruined, and bloody. I think they're called tattered. I'm not sure if I have them. No, I definitely don't have it, but there's a set of wings that you can get that look like they've been torn up, and you can even color swatch it so it looks like there's blood droplets on there, and I'm kind of curious if he's done that on any of these, because if I was creating Lucifer and I had that in my base where I've got the little tray as like a callback to the series where he's chopped off his wings, I would probably do a build where his wings are looking like they're growing back or have just been butchered. So I doubt I'm going to see that, but I'm kind of hopeful that I will. I wish I had the wings to show you guys. I don't even know what they're called. I can't remember. They're on my water character. I have a water character who's supposed to have been through some troubles, and her wings have kind of been clipped and destroyed, and so she's got sparkly blue wings with blood droplets all over it. Yes, I know how that sounds, but it looks cool. It does. Okay.
They aren't called tattered, they're called malevolent wings.
Let's have a look through. I feel like there's going to be a lot of wardrobe and armories in here. And lots of wings. Look at the wings. Here, he's got no wings! Sir! That's where his wings were clipped off, right? That's when he got rid of his wings. He's looking very dapper, if I do say so. He, like, very formal. Very good choices. This reminds me so much of The Sims, you know. I don't know how many of you have also played The Sims, but when you create Sims, on The Sims 4 now, it has like multiple options for everyday wear, multiple options for formal, and it feels like he's grabbed every formal style and gone that one, that one, that one. It looks great, but I'm a little sad about this one. No wings. I feel bad. I feel bad. He's not even a real person, and I feel bad. That's silly. Oh dear. What happened? Oh, I don't want to know. He looks like, has he been to hell? And he's on fire? That's crazy. Also, I love the way you've got like the wardrobes up the front there, but then over here, you've got these two, are they vanities? Called vanities, I think? They look really good and really highlight this. Oh my goodness. I am really curious about what has happened here. If you could let me know. He doesn't look like he's had a very good time. Is that the aberrant chest? I think that's aberrant. And then the fire in his eyes and around his body, and then the red going around the back. I'm so curious. Is that representative of him coming from hell? I don't know. Anyway. Let's keep looking through. The way you've placed those footlookers underneath is really clever too. I love that. I might nab that idea too. I do tend to use these pieces, the vanity, as a place to sit, so I will have a seat at it. But I might start using them other ways now, thanks to you. Oh, I nearly missed the ceiling. We don't miss the ceiling. Look at that. That looks really good. Right over the top there. You're really drawing attention to this situation, aren't you? I'm curious what happened. What happened? I didn't miss anything else on the ceiling, did I? No. If we missed another Starfield window, that would be terrible. Okay, let's go around the corner. Oh my goodness. Look, 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 look. He's surrounded by, like, evil spirits, is it? What is he wearing? I feel like I shouldn't be looking. His wings are black? His wings are black! He's got the shimmering amenity aura, and he's got the witch mother hands, the gloves. I love those gloves. I use them on my Catwoman. I really like them. I think they look so cool. I used them on my 7 of 9 for her technological handpiece from the Borg. I love those. They look great. Oh, I'm so curious. Why is he partially dressed and why are his wings black? Oh, wait. I can't tell which wings they are because they're dark and they're pushing into the wall, but I think they're different wings. Oh, I'm so curious what the wings are. They're so difficult to see in here. It's so dark. Why is it so dark? Maybe I can make it brighter. I don't know. I love it. Are they the Hello wings? The Halloween ones? Ah. And then we've got more. I've got to say, he's looking like he's getting ready for battle here. You have just, as I said, grabbed every formal suit from The Sims and chucked it on him. Look at all the storage. This is like heaven's wardrobe. If you wanted to have a different piece of clothing for every single day for the rest of your life, this is the wardrobe you need. I don't want that. I like this hoodie too much. It's my favorite. Green is not my favorite color, but this is my favorite hoodie. I have 3 of this exact hoodie, and it's the most comfortable and snuggly. So I wear it more often than the others, even though I have a purple one and a black one, and I like both of those colors better. But, you know, I'm easy to please. Just a nice comfy sweater. I'm good. Or hoodie. There's more in here. Oh my goodness, you have so many armory builds of Lucifer. Where are his wings? Does he sometimes not have his wings visible? Or is this because he cut them off? He's got his wings back. Oh, I love that with the feathers dropping, the aura. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, you know what would be really sad is if you had a build that had those wings that I'm talking about that look like they've been torn apart, and then the feathers falling like this for the aura. Maybe don't listen to me. That would be sad. I don't want to see that. And oh yeah, that's the Halloween wings. So we can see them better here. I think they're the same ones as over in the other room. Oh, your armory builds are so good. I mean, no one would be confused about who you are, honestly. And the shimmering amenities aura looks kind of bloody. And I think that might be the reason for their use. Oh, also you've used Riddler here. You can see the question mark on his tie. That's a good choice. You've done well. This is beautiful. Ugh, I'm so curious about this one. This one and this one here. I need more information. Because this one looks like he's been through literally hell. I'm so curious. Oh, this base is so good. Have I gone everywhere, guys? I think we've been everywhere. Now we've got to pick a favorite place in here, right? What's the best place? I mean, this is the place that confuses me and seems sad, right? Electric chair, those containers along the side that could be something sinister, the dark window, and the bath that I am now convinced is red because of blood, because he chopped off his wings, which is, like, evident here. I don't like that. And then this room is like the most sinister feeling room. I don't know what its purpose is, but I feel like it's bad. Right? I don't know. I don't like that. Let's head down. So he also mentioned a shrine for KC, and I'm thinking that maybe this is it, with the fox statue representing his dog and the flowers at her feet or his feet, which is lovely. And I'm sorry that I missed it the first time through. I saw it and thought that was like a fox that was guarding the riches, but now I'm thinking that this is representative of his memorial for KC. And look how Whiskey just sleeps right near him. Your puppy! I don't know the dogs. But I love that. I think that's really lovely. And then I think, to absolutely nobody's surprise, this area is my favorite. Not my favorite thing you've built. The upstairs is definitely my favorite room that you've made for Lucifer. I think it's beautiful, intricate, interesting, grand, very good. This is my favorite spot for me. So if I come to visit, I'll hang out here. You know, it's got the bookcases. I love the way you've clipped that through the amenity. You've got all the file boxes at the floor there, and I feel like I could sit here and go through lore or history books or something at that table, chill out. And also, one thing I do really like about this, which I don't know how many people are going to like relate to this, but when I'm sitting somewhere, I don't particularly like to have my back facing the doorway or the entry, or in an open area. I don't like being crept up on. I don't like being surprised with someone coming up behind me. So the fact that the back of this is facing the bookcase, right? So that's where I'd sit, and I'm looking out where anyone could approach, is very nice. So I very much like this area here. And also, it's a very nice view. If you were sitting over here and looking out at the view, look at that. You've got the bar, you've got the piano, you've got the little lounge area. Oh, look at the chandelier. I didn't even see that before. Good choice of chandelier. Very unique. I wouldn't have expected that one. That looks great. Oh, I love it. Also, your image over there, the picture, the fire above the story. I love this. Oh, and I love your bedroom. Hopefully people enjoyed that base tour. I know I did. I think you did a beautiful job, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Have a good one, guys.